We will be using the Michelin 11.0 R16 XL mounted on a Hutchinson rim with the run-flat core. These are typically found on Class 1 and 2 light armored vehicles or LAVs. Demounting. By operating the carriage to the extended position, the table will be tilted horizontally. Place the tire and rim over the tabletop by rolling into place and then leaning back onto the table. Again, using carriage handle, rotate the table back to a vertical position. As this occurs, the tire and rim will follow and end up sitting on top of the table. Caution: ensure that the table cylinder is retracted so there will be no damage to the cylinder shaft. When the table is in the vertical position, manually center the tire and rim so that it lies perpendicular to the table cylinder. Place the tire compressor on top of the tire and pin it into the clevis affixed to the table cylinder. Caution: adjust the four arms of the compressor to just clear the lock ring. Tighten all of the T-handles so they won't move. Warning: ensure at this point that the tire has been completely deflated and the valve core removed from the valve stem. Be sure that the lock ring opening is accessible. Compress the retaining ring and tire down enough to clear the lock ring. Using the ring tool, remove the lock ring. Extend the table cylinder and remove the compressor, lock ring, retaining ring, and rim seal. Rotate table to the horizontal position. Remove tire and rim. Roll the wheel around and onto the carriage slide. Move the carriage inward to position the wheel with the jaws in the center. Expand the arms so that the outer notch in the jaws clamp onto the inner rim of the wheel. Caution: use care to avoid contact with the studs and air intake pipe, which can result in damage to the rim. Raise the wheel and place the super single dual wheel roller assembly in the carriage hole closest to the body of the machine behind the tire. Lower the wheel to the point where the roller assembly can be moved forward without catching on the rim. Move the carriage out slowly while rotating the tire, which will move the tire and insert off the rim. Remove the rim from the tire changer and set aside. Apply a liberal amount of liquid tire lube to ease in the removal of the tire. Roll tire onto carriage platform and clamp bead into deepest V in jaws. Caution: the hydraulic pressure regulator knob, located on the swinging pod front, should be set at minimum pressure. Also, care should be taken to ensure that the bead is not overly stretched. Using the longest of the two nylon web straps, place the strap around the top of the insert and the cross brace of the table linkage. The carriage should be in the retracted position.